welcome back to my channel. It is time once again for another Couch Conversations episode. So this topic has been in my head now for a while, probably since August, and I just knew at some point that once we got past, my birthday month and all of the birthday vlogs last month, that we had to make time for this in Couch Conversations. So of course, we are in a day and age where everyone wants to be on top. I mean, everyone wants to be the best, the most famous, the biggest, the brightest, and everything in between from A to Z, all of the above. Like, there's no happy medium because people are okay with other people's success as long as they're not doing better than them. And that is the heart motive of many people today. People don't want anybody doing better than them, so that they can have all of the attention at the top. It's seriously like no one can ever be happy for the next person because, here we are like wishing that we were where, other people are. We make what we see in the end on social media platforms the standard for the definition of success. But the thing that people don't realize is that there was a journey and process of getting to the top, which is the actual standard. And, that's the part that gets edited, cut out and left behind that takes the most work. I mean, there is criticism for both being at the top and the bottom. Like, people hate you when you're winning too much, and people will judge you when you're not winning at all. And people will judge you halfway in between. Either way, people will find a way to tear you apart no matter what side you're on. But I think once you realize who you are and what you can do, and you're stable in that, every other thing and person that comes against that really cannot tear you apart. And jealousy, I don't get it. Like, we want what other people have like it's golden. And the thing that gets me the most is when, somebody tells me they want to be like so-and-so, and they want to have this and that, like someone else got it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you think you're going to win without warfare. You think you're going to succeed without struggle. Like, you think you're going to advance without aggravation. You think you're going up without being humble. I know my worth and I know myself enough to know that I don't need to be like anyone else. And I don't want to be anyone else. I look at other people's lives, like, the way that people do life would absolutely kill me if I was in that position. And the experiences that I have endured in a 5 to 8 year span would probably kill somebody else. I mean, let's just go down the list. Like, being a PK, a hurricane, a pandemic, loss of both grandparents, a surgery. Like, what? I have people all the time say that they want to be me or have my life. And yes, if you had my life, you would have the happily married parents, the structure, the discipline, morals, character, love, attention, devotion. But you would also have, like I just said, 2 losses in 5 years, a hurricane, pandemic, family issues even, insecurities, exhaustion, and etc. And even going further into the competition part of this, oh my goodness, like, this comparing and being above people is so insane to me. Like, I have friends who, are graduating early as a decision that they've made based on what they can handle academically. And I am genuinely happy for them and I'm proud of them. And they understand that. And they're not competing to be above me. They're just doing what they needed to do for them. And they did it silently. I didn't know why I saw them less. And I didn't inquire because, it's not my business. But the fact that they're not boastful in their elevation is what I respect about my friends graduating early, period. Sometimes elevation makes people jealous. Like I said earlier, it is a belief to some that other people's success is okay when people aren't doing better than you. And I can be happy for you and still do me, and there's no strife. Some people will never ever get their turn because of how they mishandled somebody else's win. This competition and jealousy and status and rank and all this stuff in this generation, I'm just going to stop right here. This is disgusting, honestly. Like, we have work to do. Let's do it together. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode of Couch Conversations. Let me know what you guys think about this topic, and I'll see y'all soon.